Let's play some APBA golf. I'm Scott Moeller, and tonight I've got with me, from top to bottom, I got to look over there. I've got James Jameson. Welcome, James.
Hello.
I understand it's cold where you are.
It's very cold.
Well, hopefully you're playing inside tonight.
With a space heater.
And then I also got someone that's well known to viewers of these videos and these live streams. I've got Joe Barrett coming to us from Southern Indiana. Hey, Joe, how are you doing?
Good morning, guys. James, we had a great match last time. Let's have another fun one.
All right. Well, this I'm looking forward to this, right? For a couple of reasons. One is it's, men against the women, but it's also we're seeing for the first time the 2024 cards that just came out. I mean, I just got mine, and on Saturday, I assume probably the same for you too, Joe.
Yeah, got the men's set and the ladies set for 2024. So excited to get the new cards.
Yeah, and I'm going to show Nelly's card here in just a second so everybody can see it. I do want to mention to folks that if you are joining us live and you want to, interact with us, you can do so using the chat feature that should be available somewhere on your screen. It, may differ based on your setup, but anybody who's watching us live can certainly interact and type in messages, and we can chat back and forth as we play. Hopefully, the goal is to get in all 18 holes, and I'll try to keep things moving along. Thankfully, the stadium course is not terribly complex or dense with notes. So we should be able to play pretty smoothly, except the fact that we're likely to encounter some penalty strokes along the way, because there is water on every hole here at the stadium course, which is, of course, it's TPC Sawgrass. So people who follow PGA golf, that's no surprise that some shots are going to end up in the water. So let's get started if you guys are ready, and I'll make all of us disappear and put the Game Caddy screen up, and then let's go over and take a look at the cards. All right, so I've got Davis Love III. James, that's your player. Why'd you select him?
He won this event, the Players Championship, in 2003, which is the year I have him. He also won it 11 years before in 92. In 03, he won by 6 strokes.
Oh.
Nice.
I don't know that I was following professional golf that closely during that span in my life. So that's actually news to me. Now, of course, I know Davis Love, and I've watched him play on television and things like that. But I don't know that I knew that he had won the Players Championship in those particular years. You can see his card here. He can hit the ball a long way. He's a W3 rating here and iron 3 average rating as well. But not to be outdone by Nelly Korda. This is her 2024 card. All right. And she's got a 1 here in the W column for double ones and for 66. And you don't see a lot of double digits for her. So as you might expect with a lot of the ladies players, they tend to hit the ball fairly straight, which, may be a key advantage tonight. And you picked Nelly because, Joe?
Well, #1 in the world last year. You guys might remember she started off with 5 consecutive wins. She won her second major. So I looked at this card when I got the new set, and I was like, oh, this is unbelievable the way this card looks. Not too many golfers, even on the Legends, have a shot making on an A, left and right. So she's got that working for her too.
Yeah. And I've played the ladies golfers a fair amount at this point. Obviously, nowhere near as much as I've played the men's golfers. But I can say confidently the way that APBA rates the lady golfers is they do not putt as well on average as the men golfers. And that's even true for the all-time great, the women's all-time greats. They just don't putt as well. They're going to average 1 to 2 strokes more per round, which is a lot when you think about differences in averages for putting. But look at her card. She can putt from a long way out. Some of the key things to look for when you're looking for, who's a good putter. Obviously you could study every one of these numbers and, have a more informed opinion about that. But the two numbers that I tend to look at is what do they have on a 33 and what do they have on a 22? And both of these folks are better than average putters on that basis. And then, of course, the other thing that you want to look for is what do they have on a 54? Unfortunately, she does have a 34 there, but Love's got a 32. But I'm not seeing any other numbers that are in the 30s for them in the P column, just at a quick glance here. Okay, so this should be fun. Let's go back to the Game Caddy. I'll set this up. Let me come over to the conditions tab. I've done some of this before we went live for this broadcast. We're going to be playing pin number 2 tonight with moderate wind conditions. All this was done via roll. The stadium course is an F wind rated course, and the roll that came up was, 40 something, which turned out to be moderate. And then we have normal conditions. All right, I've got a little bit of feedback, and it looks like I've got Joe here twice. I don't know if yeah. So Joe, you're connected to me twice. If there's one of those that you can disconnect without us losing you, that would be good. But I don't know. I'm sure you're doing whatever you can do on your end to deal with all this. All right. So let's, what else do we need? Oh, we need to look at the configuration settings here. Do that real quick. We're going to be playing with the master game rules, and we're going to be playing with a male golfer and a female golfer. And the way that you do that with the Game Caddy, unlike the way I've tried to do it in some older videos, is you actually use the original setting here for alt, hole, and club distances. And because it's mixed, if it was just LPGA golfers, we could use the LPGA setting. But because it's mixed, I need to use what's called the original setting, and then I'll have to manually input the alt, hole, distance adjustments that are made. The stadium course does not have any prevailing winds, so we're just going to use the standard wind model. And we've got modified dog legs here, and these are type A dog legs, which I've talked about in other videos. And then we're just going to use whatever the defaults are for the rest of the settings here. So if you want to use the Game Caddy to play the stadium course, this is a way that you can do it. So we'll go ahead and apply those settings. And then I've had you guys go ahead and select your club. So for Davis Love the third, average W of 3 and average I of 3, momentum 2, bounce back 2, sand 1, shot making B in both directions, clutch rating of 2, a scramble of 0, and James, you've selected 3-wood, 2-iron, and 3-iron, correct?
Yes.
All right, and let's see, I'm going to bring Joe back here. All right, and that's going to make it so that I got to do this to show the screen big again. All right. Okay, and so then quickly over on Caddy 2, we have got Nelly Korda, average W of 4, average I of 3, momentum 1, bounce back 3, sand 0, shot making A in both directions, clutch a 1 rating, and a scramble is a 0. And Joe selected 3-wood, 5-wood, and 3-iron for her 3 optional clubs. Okay, so James, you're our newest visitor. Joe's been here, was here last time we played. So James, I'm going to ask you to call it even or odd for the clutch roll, so we figure out whether we're going to use clutch points or not. So go ahead and call even or odd.
I'll call even.
Okay, and we'll use the 1 die roll. So it is even. So you get to choose. And
so whether we have them or not.
Yeah. And just to remind you, and there's no reason you shouldn't take an advantage, given the randomness of this. You have a clutch rating of 2. Joe's got a clutch rating of 1.
We can use them.
All right. So I'll make a note of that, and then we get to hole 16. We'll deal with it if it comes into play.
Close, yeah.
All righty. All right. You guys ready to tee off? Any questions on your part before we go?
Let's
None here.
do it.
Okay. All right. So this is a stadium course. The 2 holes I've selected for average drive distances are 2 of the par 5s, hole number 2 and hole number 11. Just want to point out that this course does have some special features. There are grass bunkers on some holes, and the way you handle those is that a ball that goes into those rolls as if it's in the regular rough, which means you cut the fairway roll in half and round up. And then what you have to do is you have to determine your lie for the next shot. And you roll the dice, and it can either be a 1, 2, or 3, which means you would take that shot, even though you might have a rough lie, you would take it from the sand column if that turns out to be the case. And I'll show you in the Game Caddy how to do that when that or if and when that arises. But if you get a 4, 5, or 6 on that roll, then it's just as if you're playing it from the regular rough, and you would handle that in the standard way for handling shots that are in the regular rough. And then the only other special feature are deep bunkers, which do appear on some holes. And with those, if you get a bad PRN in the A column, 13 to 23 or 25 to 35, then that ball ends up staying in the trap, and you have to play that shot from the next location. That's not unique to this course. That's true of many courses that have deep bunkers. So what I've done ahead of time is I've gone ahead and populated the hole distance. Our first hole is a par 4 that plays today at 425 yards. And so using the APBA Master Game rules and the adjustments for the LPGA golfers, that means that Nelly will be hitting from tees that are, for this hole, 30 yards shorter than what Davis Love will be hitting from. And then her clubs will be adjusted also. And for every hole, her clubs, the driver to 4 wood will be, she'll lose 30 yards. Hybrid to 4 iron, she'll lose 20 yards. 5 iron to sand wedge, she will lose 10 yards. And in the Game Caddy, the way that you do this to make sure that it applies to one player, but not the other players that you don't want it to apply to, is you come down here and click these boxes. And so since Nelly is in the player 2 box, she has a Y here for yes, and I've got the other boxes that are N for no. So these things that I just talked about will be applied for player 2, which is Nelly. So I'm going to load the first hole here, and let's tee off. Okay, so we've got no wind on the first hole. And let me show that hole to folks. Get rid of the stuff here. We're playing pin 2, and I've gone ahead and marked that with a little red circle on each of the holes already. And you can see these are narrow fairways, water on every hole. This is the grass bunker that I talked about for the special features. These are, of course, trees here, deep rough, another grass bunker here, and standard sand bunkers in other areas. What do you want to do, James? I'm
going to hit a 3 wood, and I'm going to aim left 10 yards.
Okay.
Let her rip.
And the only hole note we have here is chipping left of the green. Then you got to make an adjustment to your initial putting distance, and we'll deal with that if that comes up. So 64 in the W column.
That's a 4.
All righty. And this is going to be 250 right down the center line. And boy, that just barely is in the fairway, but it turns out to be a great shot. So you're going to be 50 with 20 roll. So 270 right down the middle of the fairway. And we got your ball marked, and I'll show folks where that is. It hit here and rolled to there. right, nice shot.
I'll
Yeah,
take
way
it.
to start it off right down the middle.
All right. Joe, what's your pleasure?
Okay, I'm adding 30 to that, so 265. Let's go driver left 10.
All right. And again, for people who haven't seen other videos or played with the lady golfers, that 30 is already put in for us automatically because of what I did back there on the course tab that I talked about before we loaded the hole. 55.
Oh,
3.
All right. So this is going to go left 25, 270 left 25. What's that going to hit?
ooh.
10, 20. That's intermediate rough, right?
Yeah, that's why I see it.
And then again, the way that I play is I just, wherever it lands, I just use the full roll. I don't try to figure out what rough might be in the way. So 300 left 25, 10, 25. Now you're going to be in the regular rough. And I'll have to figure out whether you're blocked or not. You're not blocked by that first tree. You might be blocked by the second.
The second one looks like I barely go through that full tree square corner.
All right. I'll take your word for it. You know how to
distance.
do all this. So let me go ahead and mark this shot. And is it blocked or not?
Yeah, it's blocked barely.
All right.
I got to hit around it.
Okay. James, you're going to be up first, though. Carry objective 155.
I will hit a knockdown 8-iron.
Anything else?
I'm not going to aim, so just shoot away.
All righty. 31.
31 in the I column is a 3.
All right. That's going to be your average eye. So,
I do want to take it.
all righty. So 425 with no roll. So you're going to be one straight. You hit right there on the little yellow circle there.
Yep.
So you'll be one straight away. Nice shot. Boy, I love it when a plan comes together. 7 feet for you. All right. And Joe, you said you're blocked.
Yeah.
Use those
one
A
other thing,
ratings.
Joe, just to point out, because I realize this might be small on the screen that you're looking at. You've also got the ball above your feet here.
Okay.
Carry objective 130. Yeah, and now if you hit around trees, a carry objective is going to change to 145.
Yeah, we're going to have to hit around the tree to get it to the pin. And above my feet means it's probably going to go more to the left. So work it left 20 and hit an 8-iron.
All right. And I'm sure that's fine. I'm just going to do this real quick, though. 8-iron, maximum 40. Okay, you're good. All right, here we go. Your shot number is a 41.
That's a 4.
All right. And do you want that's never mind. Go ahead. 52.
The 26.
Okay. So 420 left 5 with 5 roll. So you're going to be 2 straights away.
A nice recovery.
Yeah. Really.
All right. Got a couple of birdie putts here, James.
All right. And you're 23 feet out. We'll just come over here. And Joe, you're up.
I'll play safe.
22.
Ooh.
A 4.
It's in.
How about that?
Yeah.
Way to go, Nelly.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. When the numbers 33 and 22 are a pretty good indicator. Okay, 7 feet out.
Go for it.
Yeah, 21.
21 is a 19.
And that's in. A
Couple of birdies, James. Here we go.
Nice
All right.
start.
I love it. I love it. All right. All right. So let's take a look here at hole number 2, par 5, 532 yards. These are tiny greens. I'm going to the eye doctor tomorrow, not because these are tiny greens, but I may have to mention that I need to up my prescription. There's our hole there, and we got a little. Looks like we got a little bit of a dog leg here at some point, but it's not going to be a big factor, I don't think. Okay, load hole 2. Oh, and I've got to, this is a par 5, so I've got to make the adjustment here. I don't have to change these. These stay put once they're in there, but I do have to change the hole distance. So Nelly's going to get a 50-yard break here. So we'll do that. Load hole 2. And we do have a headwind of -5 on this. And obviously both of you got birdies, so you could use your momentums if you want. Yeah, we got a second dog leg, but that's a gentle dog leg at 400, so nothing to worry about there.
I'm going to save my momentum. I'm going to hit a 3-wood just straight ahead.
Okay, and just to point out, because it's not necessarily marked up here in the notes, this first dog leg at 280 is also a gentle dog leg, so that shouldn't affect much. 3-wood straight ahead.
Yep.
12.
21.
Okay.
I'll go left.
Yeah, 250, left 45. You're going to be in some trees here. 250, 10, 20, 30, 45. All right. So, and then you're going to get a tree bounce.
Yep.
And let's see, I may not have that in the right spot, but it doesn't matter. Let me do the tree bounce here. Ball bounces back 5 yards and to the right. So that means you're going to end up at 245, left 40. All right. Oh, and I've got to look and see whether that bounced you out of that. So it looks like you may be just under a tree at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 1 full square into the tree there. So, and once you're under a tree, you can't be blocked by trees. I mean, so the under a tree is all the quote unquote penalty that you incur.
Right.
All right. So under a tree. All right. You're up, Joe.
3-wood down the middle, please.
14.
That's 11.
275, left 30. So you're going to bounce, I think, in between trees. Would you agree?
Boy, it's right on the edge. I don't know if there's if that's hanging over.
Oh, that may hit a tree. Let me.
I would say it probably hit a branch right on the corner. It looks like it hangs over the corner of the grid at just a hair. So that's a tree bounce.
Okay. All right. So let's do it. Ball bounces 5 to the left. So you're actually just going to be in the regular rough now.
Right.
I agree. Yeah, because there's a little spot between those 2 trees.
Yeah,
That's
you're
not
right
bad.
there.
I'll take that.
Yeah, and you're not blocked by anything. So
Yeah.
you bounce into the regular rough. All right. Okay, now, James, you're up. You're under a tree. You can play safe back to the center line, or you can play aggressive and just swing away and take a chance.
I'll go aggressive.
Okay, and then of course you're going to have some club restrictions here, which is going to be a 5-iron.
I'll go ahead and hit that.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So 22 in the I column.
That is a 2.
And you notice the wind shuts off whenever you're in the trees. So 2. Okay. So unfortunately, what happened, you're under a tree, and what's happened is your lie roll has not been good. So values are going to be entered directly on the caddy dashboard. Click update to record the shot, close the message to continue. Okay. All right. So you hit a tree, basically playing aggressive. So you end up at 215 right 30. So you're going the wrong direction here.
Exactly.
So you were here, and now you're at 215 right 30, 10, 20, 30. I think you're in a fairway bunker. Or is that deep rough? What is
I
that?
think
Might
that's
be
deep rough.
It's funny. It looks so different on my screen, but if I look at the actual course that's in front of me, that is deep rough. All right, so we'll record that. And there's no roll associated with that. That's just an automatic outcome anyway. So deep rough. All right, you're gonna be up against. So let me go ahead and mark your ball at 215 right 30. So for and I don't believe you're going to be blocked by trees.
There's a partial square, but
yeah, and we don't count those.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you're good. You're fine.
I can only hit a pitching wedge, I think.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And for people who wonder, well, how do you apply, the things, or how does the game caddy apply shots that hit trees and things like that? The way that we had it in the configuration settings menu, it was set up to the original setting, and the way the APBA does it, or tells you to do it in the original game rules, the 2014 game rules, is to make these adjustments relative to the center line. So that's why you crossed all the way over here. The game caddy does give you the option of doing it differently. It gives you the option of doing it from the player's perspective, but you would need to choose that option when in the trees using the configuration settings menu, in which case your shot would have not ended up all the way over here. It would have probably been back here. So it would have been back here on the center line, because it would have brought you 30 yards in this direction. You might even been a little bit left of the center line. All right. That comes up so infrequently, I felt the need to explain it.
Lucky me.
Yeah. All right. No knockdown, no work the ball, and maximum pitching wedge.
Yeah, pitching wedge. Just swing away.
42 in the I column.
42 is a 3.
And do you want to take your average eye?
Yes.
Okay. So 330, right 5. That's fairway with 5 roll. So 335, right 5 in the fairway.
Okay.
Right there or thereabouts.
Yep.
All right. 270 carry objective.
Okay. Can you give me a distance calculator to like 460?
That is 195.
Okay, let's hit a 3-iron right down the middle.
61.
That's a 6. That'll be on the left side of the fairway. It's okay.
Yeah, 425, left 10, and that hits fairway with 15 roll. So 440, left 10 in the fairway. And nice recovery there. All right, I already updated that. Okay. So your carry objective, James, is 200.
I'm going to hit a 5-iron. I'm not going to aim, just straight away.
65.
That's 4.
So you're going to go 515 right 5, which is going to hit the green. and you're going to get 5 roll. So you're going to be right there on the number 5. So 2 diagonals away.
Okay.
And if you see it different, let me know.
Nope, you're good.
I'm multitasking here. It's very
Right.
possible I could make a mistake. And even if I weren't, it's still very possible. So 34 feet away to save par. All right, Joe.
Okay. Let's target 540. I'm not going to work it at all. I just want to hit right to the center line, past the pin a little bit.
All right, and what Joe's doing is he's taking into account this wind, this headwind here. So, so your adjusted target is 535. Is that where you want it?
Perfect.
Okay. 35.
You click the 100 radio. There you go. 35 is a 3, right where I want to hit it.
So 535, right on the sweet spot there. So you're going to be 1 diagonal away.
Yep.
Be right there. Nine feet for a birdie. All right, there's no putting adjustments here. So, James.
Play safe.
24. Ooh.
28.
So 4 feet. Joe, 9 feet.
Going.
65.
An 18.
In.
Birdie bird.
Nice bird.
45, James.
45 is 17.
In. All right. So you both got in a little bit of trouble there, and Nelly was able to navigate her way out of that. She was in a little bit less trouble. She got a lucky tree bounce there. All right. Here's hole number 3, par 3. And let's go ahead and load that hole. No wind and no hole notes. So Joe, you're up. You got your momentum point if you want it. 175 carry objective.
Okay, so she's not getting any extra carry for the ladies' tee?
Oh, you know why? Because I forgot to put it in. My bad. I got carried away. So she should get a 10-yard. Thank you. I'll just stick it in there. I don't advise people doing what I'm just doing, but it's a workaround rather than reloading the hole.
Is it a positive 10 or a negative 10?
I think it would make the hole shorter for her, so it'd be a negative 10. It shows up as maybe a positive 10 up here, but down here it's a negative 10, based on the way I'm doing it.
Okay, so 185-yard shot. That's a no win. That's a 5-iron, right down the middle. Be fine. 5-iron.
Why is it? Did I do that wrong?
Yeah, something's not right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Joe.
longer.
You're right. It should be a positive 10. It makes the hole 10 yards shorter. So it gets an additional 10 yards carry. So this is why you don't want to do it this way, because you've got to it's sort of like subtracting a negative. So anyway, thanks for catching that. 165.
7-iron's good. Right down.
32.
14. That's off the mark.
All right. So 165 left 20. So that's not going to be far enough over to hit that water. Are you in the bunker?
Did you say 165 left, 20's in the bunker?
Yeah, I want to double check that. Yep. Right there. And
Right,
you've got a bounce back if you want it.
No, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to do a knockdown 6-iron straight away.
25.
25 in the I column is a 3.
And do you want to take the reduction or not?
I do.
Yeah. So 175 with 5 roll. I think that's a diagonal.
Yep.
Nice shot, James.
Thank you.
All right. So 11 feet. 25 to the pin, hitting from the west.
Okay. I'll take that. Let's just go right at it.
I'm going to quick show something that we probably don't want to use tonight. There's a tool that has always been in the game caddy. Oh, not always, but for at least years now has been in the game caddy that most people don't know about, or they don't use, or they can't figure it out. And I've changed it. Right. So now there's this little new approach caddy assistant in here that is based on a chart that was created by Ishmael 66. And if you go on my website, you can read about how to use that particular chart. But that chart requires quite a bit of mental effort to use when you're actually playing. And what this does is it takes what's in that chart and it really simplifies stuff for you. I'm not going to get into it tonight because it would take 15 minutes to explain it. I don't want to waste our time doing that. I just want to tell you, this is not available in the current release of the Game Caddy. It will be available in the next update, and you'll get a video or something to explain how to use all this stuff. But in the meantime, in 6.6, the version that you do have out there, there is the original chart that's there if you want to play around with that. I can't remember what the release number we're up to here. Yeah, I think it is 6.6. All right, so 25, and just hit it. 64.
That's a 3.
All right, so you get a 0 right or left relative to
going west. So, yeah.
So 1 straight.
That's what I got.
All right.
Little sand save for Nelly, hopefully.
7 feet. All right, 11 feet, James.
Go for it.
43.
Ooh. 16.
Well, that's a good number for
Good
43. Putt. That's in. 7 feet. 52.
21. It's good for par.
Yep. All right. Nice save
Got
there.
one back.
Okay. Let's pull up hole number 4 here. There we go. Okay. All right. So the only thing really that's unique to this hole are the deep bunkers. So play next shot as under the lip and aggressive if you're in the deep bunker. Plus, you've got this business that we talked about during the special features, where if you get a bad PRN, you may not get out of the bunker at all. All right. So you are up, James.
I'm going to hit a 3-wood, aim left 5. We don't have any wind, do we?
No wind. 41.
41 is a 13.
Well, that's unfortunate. So 245 left 30.
And the grassy stuff.
And we said that rolls like regular rough, and you got
Right.
25 fair roll, so that'd be 15. So you're still in that stuff. If I did that right.
I think so.
All right, so you're going to be 260 left 30. And what we need to do now is we need to use the dice roller here to figure out what your lie is going to be. Okay, and so you got a lie roll of a 2. And remember, 1, 2, 3 means it's a sand column, right? So
Right.
here's the new feature. You're actually going to be taking lie rolls from the regular rough, but the shot itself is going to be hit from the sand column. Again, that's a rule that's specific or local to the stadium course. So all we have to do is put a little check mark there, and now the game caddy knows to do that. So there's nothing else for you to have to worry with.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice feature add on there.
You know, and I'm embarrassed to say I played an entire tournament on this course without not without that feature, without even realizing I was supposed to be taking the shot from the sand column. So, somehow I missed that, and because it only appears on the first hole, right? I mean, it's for the whole course, but it's only printed once, and I just missed it and never used it. But in playing more recently, I discovered that and just figured out I needed to take that into account in some way. Okay, now you're up, Joe.
It's not giving me a carry distance there.
Oh, I keep forgetting to put it in.
That's all right.
This is bad.
30 yard carry, right?
Let's see, because this is more than, let's see, yeah, up to 439. Yeah, so.
Let's see. That's going to go 250. Okay, let's hit a 3-wood right down the middle.
56.
14 again. Stay out of the water.
240, right 25. You're just going to be in the beach.
Yeah. A little wild off the tee there, Nelly. Come on, let's straighten it out.
And there's people who probably watch these videos and think, Scott's an idiot. How could he not remember this stuff? Well, I invite you to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And see how it goes. All right. That's going to be a fairway bunker. Which isn't to say I'm not capable of just doing stupid things, but. All right, you're still up, Nelly. Carry objective 150. And you're losing 5 yards because of your lie roll.
Yeah. 8-iron, work at right 5.
So you're staying away from that water as much as possible, I guess.
Yeah. Just get the 2-putt and get out of there with par on this one.
And I'm just going to show. So here's the pin right up here by the water, and he's working the ball right, so he wants to avoid all that. All right, here's your roll. Shot number is 11.
It's a 2.
And your work the ball number is a 16.
It's a 15.
So it goes way right.
Ooh.
390, right 25. And you get 5 rolls, so you're going to be right there.
Yep. That's my goal, is to go penalty free today.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Regular rough. Okay, so you've got not only a questionable line, but you've got the ball above your feet, Jay. And as I recall, you're hitting from the sand column, and these lines have to do with the regular rough. So you got a lot going on here. So I don't know how much if you're going to work the ball, but minus 10 max to work the ball on WI shots. Carry objective 130.
I'm going to go with gap wedge, work the ball right 5.
And I'm sure that's well within the limit. All right. 13 is your shot number.
That's a 3.
Do you want to reduce it?
Y-
That shot will on its own go right.
yeah, I do want to reduce. I forgot I was in the sand.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute now. Let me back up. That's right. You're in. Yes, it will go left. It will go left. So if you want to revise what you told me.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So no change for you on that. Okay.
Right.
And then work the ball numbers at 24.
That's a 4.
Okay. So we'll do no change. Okay. So 370 left 25, and I don't think that's going to end well.
Yeah, how did it go that far over there? Oh, it's good because of the lie.
Wait a minute. You might, let's see. I didn't see what your roll was. You have no roll. So you actually missed the water. Yeah, you went 20 left because the ball was above your feet.
Right.
370, 25 left, no roll. Yeah, so arguably you're in the intermediate rough there.
Okay.
You agree, Joe? Is James in the intermediate rough in your view? He's at 370 left 25. Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah.
James's shot is at 370 left 25. Do you agree that that's the intermediate rough?
Yep.
Because it's within a square of the fairway, and it's not near the green. All right, Joe. Here's your situation. You're up, and just tell me where you want to target. You're in the regular rough there.
Okay, let's target 385 left 5.
And you're hitting from the east. Is that what you want?
Yep.
So 30, 22.
That's a 2.
So -5 right or left 5.
Be 2 straight.
Yeah, right there, I assume. 2 straight. Okay. 26 feet. And you're 15 to the pin, so there's nothing for you to do here, James.
Okay.
46, you might chip this in.
46 is a 36.
6 feet minus die roll. Here goes. 2, so 4 feet away.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm sure you're happy with that. Okay, 26 feet for Nelly.
1 through 7, safe.
23.
21.
2 feet. And James, 4 feet, 13.
13 is 25.
That's in.
Ooh.
And then 2 feet, 35. I'm sure that's in.
12.
All right. So where are we here? After 4 holes, you guys are both 1 under. Okay. That's some excitement.
Treacherous course.
Back and forth.
Let's see. I'm putting courses in the wrong spots here. All right, hole number 5. Got some drama going on here. Let me load this. Hole 5. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to cancel this. I'm not making that mistake one more time.
I was just going to try and help you.
All right. God. I need a big neon sign here. Okay. So this is going to be a 471 yard par 4. So this is a -40 for Nelly. I'm going to make sure I didn't mess anything else up in the process. Okay, that looks right. Hole number 5. All right. James, you're going to be up first. And here's what the hole looks like. Pin over here. Got a normal dog leg here at 270. Things are a tad bit out of focus here. Hopefully that'll fix itself. That's my camera. All right. What's your pleasure?
I'm going to do 3 woods straight away.
And you got a -5 on the carry for that.
Yeah, I knew that.
So 64.
That is a 4.
So 245, right 10. That hits fairway, rolls 20. So 265, right 10, fairway. Right there. All right, you got to bounce back if you want it.
Yeah, definitely going to use it. Driver, no change.
So 270, right 15. And that's intermediate rough or fairway, one or the other, but it will roll through that dog leg. So you're going to end up at 295, right 5, which will be in great spot there.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Siegel here. What's he say? Jeff, hey guys, just checking in. Looks like a good match. Love the green bunker function. Yeah, he's. I think yes.
Rough sand column.
Yes.
What's going on, Jeff?
Addition to the game caddy. All right. Good to see you, Jeff. Hope things are going well for you up there in New York. All right. So what do we got here? We got James up and got a carry objective of 200 with a good angle.
I'm just going to hit straight, and I will go with 5-iron.
All right. 45.
That is a 4.
So 445, right 5, and that's going to hit fairway-ish. I've got a little thing here. Okay, so a little blow up. Let me
Yeah.
All right, so this is hole 5. So it hits 445 right 5 and rolls 5. So that's in the fairway. That's not on the green, according to my blow up there.
Okay.
So you're right there, and if you magnify that as I have done earlier, that ends up in the fairway. But you can still putt from that distance if you wanted. Okay. Joe, 170.
Man, got me right in between clubs there. Let's aim left 10 and hit a 6-iron. Oh, hold on, 170. Yeah, 6-iron.
Are you ready?
Yep.
65.
That's a 4.
So this goes 455 left 5 with 5 roll.
I'll take it.
1 straight. Seven feet. All right, so you're 15 to the pin. If you want to putt from that distance, you can. I need to figure out what that is.
No, just
it'd be a long
15. Way. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. 61.
That is a 3.
3 feet. Yeah. I don't think you would have putted it that close. All right. 7 feet, Joe. 55.
It's an 8.
All right.
Nice bounce back.
31, James.
31 is a 22.
That's in. All right. So you guys are playing pretty well here. 2-1. I put in the email that I sent out that the average score for both men and women is roughly par on this. And you guys are doing well in the front 9 here with James, you're 1 under, Joe, 2 under. Keep it up. I love to see that.
Yes.
All right. All 6. But not to be a Debbie Downer here, but I have seen great rounds go south on hole 17 for reasons that we're all well aware of. All right. So here's hole 6, and I'm going to remember to put the yardage adjustment in beforehand, but pretty straight hole. Just got to not hit it too far to the left there on your first or second shots. Okay, so come back. Whoop, I'm gonna make it a Control W adjustment here. Let's see. So this is going to be a -30. Transfer hole 6. And you don't want to be behind. Let's see, first putt's right or behind the pin, 2 columns longer. Okay, which is definitely possible to be behind that pin location. Being right of it's not likely. All right, Joe, you're up. You got a birdie.
Okay, let's go 3 wood, right down the middle.
And you got 5 carry on the wind here, so.
Okay.
36.
4.
Really?
Yeah, I'll reduce it.
Wow. All right, and you'll reduce it. Okay. Go Nelly. I sound like Keith Jackson. Oh, that'd be whoa, Nelly. So 255, right 5. This is a great shot for a lousy roll. 20 fairway. Holy cow. 275, right 5.
Yeah, her card is unbelievable, especially on the irons. Just like, man, there's only a couple of bad shots she hits on the irons.
There you go.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Okay. James,
3 wood straight down the middle.
double ones.
That's a 1.
So this is going to go 280 left 10, which hits fairway with 25 roll. So 305 left 10, and that's in the fairway.
Shazam. Good angle, too.
There you go.
Kaboomed it.
And we got that in already. Okay. All right. So 115 carry objective, Joe. And remember about the being right or behind the pin.
Yeah. Okay, knock down gap wedge. We'll hit it to the center line.
14.
15. Right when I said she doesn't hit bad irons.
380 right 15. And 5 roll. You're going to be in the intermediate rough though, because you're not within 1 square of the green. So that'll play like a fairway shot from there.
A little up and down chip for par. I'll take it.
Right there. Okay. .95 approach range distance, and currently you're targeting 5 past because of the wind.
Okay, I want to take away the right.
The right? Okay.
Yeah. 395. I want to back it off one, right? Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yep.
So your current target is actually on the pin center line.
Right.
That little yellow circle.
Right.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. And that call distance is 85. 22.
That is a 2.
Hopefully you're not long.
Yeah.
Oh, 390 left 5. So you're not long, but you're going to be left. So
Went the
390
other way. Yeah.
left 5. So that's going to end up on that 5 pin location. So a diagonal and a straight with no further adjustment. So 26 feet for a birdie. And you're 10, can't putt from there, but 34.
A 19.
And 7 feet, and you don't have any adjustment either because we don't know where that ball is. All right, you're up, James.
Play safe.
31.
31 is a 22.
2 feet, and then Joe, 52.
21. That just sneaks in again.
Living right.
I'm lipping them in. A couple of those putts.
42.
23.
All right.
All right. Couple of pars.
All right.
Living dangerously in the course.
I've been impressed with your guys' drives for the most part. I know that second hole wasn't your best work, but here we go here. So more water. And this is a gentle dog leg here, so nothing to worry about. Here's our pin location over here, and just another little tiny green. Okay, and I got to make an adjustment here. So this is 442. So this is going to be actually a 40-yard adjustment.
Where do you get those readings? Is that from the APBA book, or is that in your program?
Yeah, I think I want to say it's page 6 of the manual.
All right.
And I may be remembering that page number wrong, but that for whatever reason that sticks in my brain. You're up, Joe. Carry objective 405, of course.
Okay, let's aim right 5 and hit a driver.
No wind.
Yeah.
63. I bet you clobbered this.
That's a 4. I'll reduce it.
Okay. 275, right 15. That's going to be fairway, 25 roll. So 300, right 15 is going to be, that looks like it's fairway to me. Kind of right on the edge there. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to do 3 wood, aim right 5.
22.
2.
Shellacked it.
265, right 15. Good thing you used a 3 wood. Okay.
Yes.
And 25 roll is fairway. So 290, right 15. That'll be fairway. So you're just going to be a little bit behind Nelly here. And you'll be up 160 carry objective.
I'm going to hit an 8 iron and I'm going to go straight.
Double ones again.
Gosh, 2.
So this goes a little long. 450 right 5 with no roll if you're on the green. So that would be 450 right 5. So a straight and a diagonal.
Yep.
24 feet. 150.
Okay, aim left 5, hit an 8 iron.
$16.
A 15.
Well, I bet you're regretting that iron comment.
I jinxed myself.
Yeah, 440, right 15. Let's see where that is.
Might roll 5 into the bunker.
Yep, right there.
Man, oh man.
Oh, wrong marker. Right there.
All right, let's go right at the pen. Oh, doesn't matter. 20.
Yeah. 46.
No, she doesn't do it. 4.
Oh,
8 feet. Okay, 24 feet, James.
play safe.
23.
21.
2 feet. 8 feet. 34. Ooh.
29. She finally missed a putt.
Yeah. 3. And you're up again.
Okay.
56.
24.
And 15.
15 is 10.
Got one back, James.
Yep. So
All
both
square-
one
all
under.
square.
Back to even.
All right.
Nelly and Davis going at it.
You guys haven't had any variable wind yet, have you?
I don't think so.
No.
Here's hole 8, par 3. And there's our little pin location right here. And again, the water, I mean, you can mishit it into the water, but not likely. Okay. Come over here. And this is a relatively long par 3. So this is going to be minus 20. And talk about jinxes, swirling wind.
This is happening the whole string. We say
Yeah.
something and
Geez, we haven't had a hole in one yet.
the
So I'm trying
computer
to
says, oh, really?
make
Help us
that
out
happen.
here.
So
225.
and we do have a one deep bunker on this to the right back of the green. 225 carry objective.
I'm going to hit I'm going to go with a 3 iron. Straight away.
14. That's not good.
No, it's not. That's 22.
Maybe the wind will help
Way
you.
right.
So you got no wind. So 205 right 35. You're going to be in just in the deep rough here. You're going to hit right there and stick.
Yeah, just barely.
Right. And you got another bounce back.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to use it. 150, 180 goes. Oh, that's a 5 iron shot. Puts me right on it. Do the 5 iron with no change.
And what about the, well, you don't know the wind, so we'll find out what the wind does.
No wind. I'm right on it. Could be.
You said no change, right?
Yeah.
No wind.
Oh,
200 left
Oh,
5.
I misread it.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised when you said 5 iron, but I didn't bother to check.
Yeah, I misread the distance. That's all right.
200 left 5 with 5 roll.
Yeah.
So you're going to be right there.
Thought it was 205. I messed it up.
All right.
Oh.
And again, you can putt from there if you want. But we'll figure that out when you're up. So you're 45. Your target currently is the pin, James, and you're hitting from the east.
I've got 6 one and half dozen of the other. I'm going to just go at it.
From the east?
Yes.
46.
That is a 36.
So hole plus dice roll. So 5 feet.
Nice up.
Okay. And 20 to the pin. I assume you're not putting from there.
Need to roll. You roll a 26 here.
56.
Close. 4.
Wow. 6 feet. Oh, 54, Joe.
34.
Where's your shirt?
Yeah, should have worn that.
51, James.
51 is a 23.
That's in. And 3 feet, 24.
A 28.
Whoops.
It's in.
Ooh.
There we go.
Davis Love takes the lead after Nelly caddy gives her the wrong club on the tee box.
Let's be clear. It wasn't the game caddy. It was a human caddy that gave the wrong club. All
Yeah,
right.
you know the 20 carry on it that adjusted. For some reason, I forgot that it automatically is incorporated, and I thought it would go 20 more.
Right. Well, and you've seen me do that.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I do that,
That's
anybody can do it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Since you think I'd know how the tool works. Okay. So par 5 here. And this is one that has a normal dog leg up here. But, if you hit real long, you can run into some water. And if you hit right as well. So hopefully we'll avoid penalties on this. All right. We got to make an adjustment here. Notice how I'm starting to remember this.
Yeah.
Give myself
job,
a pat on the
Scott.
back there. Hole number 9. All right. No wind.
I'm going to hit a 3 wood straight away.
All right. 61.
That's a 5.
It's a good shot.
245, left 10 with 20 roll. 265, left 10 in the fairway. There you go. Got another bounce back.
I think I'm going to save it for the back 9. Let's see. A 3 wood will hit 270. Let's hit a 3 wood. Right 5.
Oh, you're going to attempt that water there. Okay. 62. You're fine.
That's a 4, and I'll reduce it.
So 270, right 10, roll 20. 290, right 5. You got that little dog leg effect there.
Nice shot.
There we go. It makes my life a lot easier when you guys keep the ball in the fairways.
Yeah.
I'm rooting you on. All right, you're not going to make it. 325 is your carry objective.
I want to give me a distance to get to 500.
235.
No, I'll hit a 2 iron straight away.
66.
Oh, that's a 1.
So 505, left 5, and then 20 roll. And that second dog leg only comes into effect if you're blocked by trees. So 525, left 5. So you're in perfect shape there. He threaded the needle.
I guess.
Beautiful.
Rather be lucky than good.
So you're sitting right there. $300.
3 wood, right down the middle.
12.
22.
Oh,
Over on the grassy knoll.
10. Yeah, 510, right 45. Yeah, so you're going to roll 15. So 5. Yeah, so we'll just put the roll in there. So you're going to end up at 525, right 45, and we'll figure out that. But let me mark the ball right first. So this is 10. Wow, I was going to try to cheat how I counted it here, but I can't do that. The lines are on my screen are really hard to see. 525, right 45. So that would be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, right there. Alrighty. And
Roll me a 4, 5, or 6.
6. So this is just going to be a regular rough.
I'll take it.
All right, so we got to demonstrate both ways that you use the game caddy for that situation. Okay, you're up, Joe. You're in approach range, hitting from the south, call distance 80 yards, targeting the pin center line. No wind.
Yeah, I'll target the center line with 80-yard shot.
33.
That's a 2.
So 585 left 5. So that's going to be a straight and a diagonal, right? So you're going to hit there. Let's see.
Long birdie putt.
Do I have it right? There.
Yeah.
Straight and diagonal. Yeah. Boy, that's hard to see. But maybe after tomorrow, it won't be after I see the eye doctor. Okay. 31 feet. And you're 65 call distance with a good angle.
yeah, it's another one. Just go right at it.
Oh, gutsy. 21.
That is a 4.
So 585 right on the center line. So you're going to be 1 diagonal away.
Nice shot.
I'll take it.
15 feet.
Ooh.
And these are both for birdie opportunities here. So you're up first there, Joe.
Safe.
22.
There we go with that 4.
She going to put that in again? Oh, I tapped it.
Yeah, just a little outside that range.
And then 15 feet for you, James.
Go.
41.
41 is a 19.
2 feet. 22. Ah.
Yeah, that's going to be in. That's a 5.
All right, a couple of pars there. A little bit of excitement. So, Nelly and / Joe, even par after 9, and James / Davis, 1 under after 9. You guys okay to continue?
I am.
Yeah, I'm definitely good.
I don't know about you guys with your version of the stadium course. This is one that APBA, for whatever reason, printed the holes in a different manner than they normally do. Normally, you can just kind of flip over your card deck when you're done and start over. But with the stadium course, you can't do that. They changed their numbering for the back 9. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's no big deal. But I had to reshuffle the deck.
I wonder if they changed that because mine's pretty recent. I mean, within a year or so.
Okay, yeah.
When I flip it over, I get 10.
Oh, you do? Okay. So the back of 10 has the back of 1 on mine, and normally the newer ones on the back of one, you have 18.
I see what you're saying. No, I've got the back of 10 is 9
Okay.
for me.
I'm glad they made that change. And this is one of the older courses. It was one of the first courses I got after they got away from the binders, but I think it's course number 3 in the game caddy. So that means it's been around a while. All right. So let's take a look at the hole here. This is hole 10. You got this pretty severe dog leg here at 290. Got to be careful about. And then pin location up here. So let's load that hole, and this is going to be, let's go over to the hole. So hole 10, pin 2 is going to be 430 yards. So that's going to up to 439 is minus 30.
I'm feeling this match is going to come down to the 17th hole.
Yeah, it might. It might. So we got a 5 right wind for this hole. No hole notes.
I'm going to do 3 wood straight away.
44.
Wow. That's a 2.
Yeah, and James has got all of his momentums and bounce backs. 265, right 15. And you're going to roll into some trees here, I think.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, 265, 1, 2, 3. That's I would say you get 10 roll.
Okay.
Maybe 5. It doesn't really, it's not going to affect anything but 5 yards.
I think it's only 5.
You think it's 5? Okay.
Yeah, and then it's rugged or rough, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. That is going to be it's a 3 wood for me also, right down the middle.
All righty. 42.
It's a 4. Let's reduce it.
And you're going to go 10 right. So 250, 10 right, and that'll give you a 20 roll. So 270 right, 10 in the fairway. You guys are neighbors there, but you got a little bit better lie there, Joe. All right. Unfortunately, you now have a buried lie. But because you're in the regular rough, you can now hit up to a 7-iron versus a pitching wedge if you were in deep rough.
I am going to hit can I hit knockdown or no?
No knockdown.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to do 8-iron.
And you can aim.
I'm not going to aim.
But can't work the ball. All right. 32.
Yikes. That is a 26.
So 410, left 15.
That is not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
So it ends up in this. You tell me what the lie is. It's right there.
I'm looking on my.
You're going to get 5 rolls. So it's your final destination is 415, left 15, and we can call that whatever you want.
No, that's fine. Whatever you say.
Let's see. I would be inclined to say it's on the edge of several things, but it's within 1 square of the green. So I would call it regular rough. I mean, just to. The question is whether or not it's in that grass bunker, and I would say no. But I would go regular rough. But if you want to call it something different, I'm okay.
No, that's fine.
All right, Joe.
All right, let's aim left 10. Hit a 7-iron.
You're playing the wind. Go. Double ones.
The 2. Juiced it past the hole.
So 435 with no roll though. So you're just going to end up one diagonal away.
Yeah.
Right there. So 16 feet. James, you're going to be 15 to the pin.
Yep.
64.
64 is a 3.
So 5 feet. 16 feet, Joe.
Going.
65.
18. Missed it.
2. And 5 feet, James.
Oh, 52 is 21.
In.
Nice par.
And then also a 52.
21.
All right, a couple of pars there.
Ooh. Look at this green hazards everywhere. Deep bunkers, water. 11.
This is a par 5. It's a little bit fuzzy. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Anyway, it's supposed to autofocus. I mean, it's clear enough to see, but it's not ideal. There we go. Okay. So par 5, we're going to make an adjustment here. 50 yards. Tailwind. And this says second shot aiming permitted laying up in fairway left of green and water, which is this area over here. Joe and I tend to play that way anyway, regardless of whether that whole note says that. You're up, James.
I'm going to do the driver, and I'll go straight ahead.
34.
23. We're going left.
Well, left is better than right on this one. It's 265, left 45.
Good Lord, I could have hit the 3-wood that far.
And then you got 20 roll, I think, because you're in the regular rough.
Right.
I want to double check, but I think it's 20 roll. Oh, it's only 15.
Yeah.
So you're still regular rough. You're just back here. And I don't think you're blocked by trees. Let's just do a real quick check here. I don't know, maybe. You might be, and going through that dog leg. I'm gonna have to draw a line here. Let's see. Let me put in 15. I want to make sure I get all this stuff right. So 280, left 45. That's right there. And
Oh, that's blocked. Right, isn't it? There's a whole square in the middle of that.
yeah, I would say that the first, well, let me take a look at this because we got a lot of partial squares there. Yeah, no, but you're right. This one right here is a whole square. So I
Yeah.
would say you're blocked at that point. So you're going to be one diagonal, two diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to have 9 straights and 2 diagonals. And we can figure out what that turns out to be in terms of clearance that you've got. And it's important because you've got that dog leg there. And if you are blocked, then that those dog leg effects have to be turned back on.
Right. And then I'd probably have to just play it safe.
So let's do 9 straight and 2 diagonals. So you'll have 60 yards clearance. So just, I mean, that'll I think will stay in there. You don't have to remember it, but it may, I'm not going to mark you as blocked, but we'll remember your situation.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to put you in the regular rough for right now. All right. And you're going to be up. Joe.
Okay, guys, bit of clarification on this hole. If I'm left of center line in the fairway, can I still aim to that up there to the left, or do I have to work it? Because it says aiming is permitted, but does that mean if you're right, if you got a good angle to aim it to the other side?
No, I would say you have to work the ball if you're not hitting across the center line.
I agree. Okay, let's aim left 5 and hit a driver.
All right. Oh, and I want to clarify one other thing. And for people who haven't seen the video, and Joe, you may or may not remember, you asked me a question the last time that I don't think you and I were playing. You might have been playing with John. I don't recall the circumstance, but it was the last time we did one of these live streams. And you asked me about if you're in the deep rough, can you work the ball when you're using a short approach shot? And my answer that night was sure, that the APBA rules say that there makes no distinction between regular rough and deep rough when you're within 100 yards. And while that is true, it also doesn't tell you that there's any exception about working the ball when you're in the deep rough. So I have since rethought that. And you didn't actually work the ball in the situation that you were in, but you asked me if you could. But I would say now, going back, if you recall that scenario, that you can't work the ball if you're in the deep rough, regardless of what your distance is. So that's my official stance. I don't know who cares about that, but I care about it and felt the need to correct it.
That's why I'll follow it too, because it's just thinking about it. It's so hard to work a ball out of the deep rough. Tried to.
And that's exactly what I thought after the fact. And let's think about from a practical standpoint what's actually possible. And I'm thinking, no, you're not going to be able to work the ball in deep rough. Okay, so let's go ahead and take your shot then. Aiming 5 left, and did you say a 3-wood?
Driver.
13.
That's a 4. I'll reduce it. Give me a little tailwind. Nothing.
Yeah. So, but you did get to the side of the center line you wanted to be on. 285 right 5 with 25 roll. So 310 right 5. And that'll be in the fairway. Here you go. Now, all right. So, so if you were to even hit through, if you were to try to hit around the trees, James, you'd have a -10 maximum in terms of how much you could work the ball based on which club that you selected, because you have a questionable lie. If, on the other hand, you wish to use a club that gives you clearance, or you wish to hit to a location that doesn't go along this red line. In other words, let's say you wanted to hit to a spot over here that doesn't go through that full square that's there. In fact, you might even be able to hit to a spot there. That's not going to go through that full square. Then we don't have to worry about these dogleg effects. But if for whatever reason you decide, oh, I want to bomb this thing,
No.
and then we'd have to turn the dogleg back on.
No, I'll hit to the spot.
To somewhere here.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe a little short of that.
Yeah, and so what I'm going to do here is just show people that you can hit it anywhere you want to this side of the water, and you're not going to be going through these trees over here. So you're not blocked in that, as far as I'm concerned. And we can use a distance calculator if you want.
Yeah,
to.
let's do that. Let's get it to like 380 or so.
Okay. So that would be 115 yards to 380. Do you mean 380? Or do you mean like 450?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I want 445.
So that would be 180 yards.
Okay. So I'm going to hit let's do a 6-iron.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. 24.
That's a 4.
All right. Hopefully you're not going to get a lot of wind here.
Yeah, I know.
No wind. So 435 left 10, and that's fairway with 10 roll. So 445 left.
I will take it.
Yeah, so you're going to end up
Nice out.
right there. Okay. And Joe, I don't have your ball marked correctly here. You're at 310, right 5. I got the wrong markers here. Once again, because I moved things around to draw that line, I didn't put everything back in the right spot. So Joe, you're at 310, right 5. So you can do whatever you want.
Okay, let's hit a 3-wood and aim left 25.
I need to use the layup. Well, you know I don't need to use the layup tool that I'm going to. 25. There we go.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
23.
A 14.
Oh,
Catch the trap. Don't go in the water.
You're right on the center line. 515. Oh man, that's close.
Oh God, I barely made it over the water.
Yeah, you're over the water. I would say you're in that bunker though, right?
Yeah, I think it hit and stopped.
Yeah, either way you'd roll at most 5 yards, but
Woo!
I think you landed right there.
Living on the edge.
Literally on the edge.
Man.
In fact, you could send a postcard from that edge. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, now James, you're up.
120.
Yep. And you do have a good angle.
I'll aim right 5.
What club?
I'm sorry. Knockdown gap wedge.
Aim right 5? Okay.
Yep.
34. Oh, goodness.
Oh, God. 16.
You guys are playing it smart. I'm just not helping you with the dice rolls. Well, at least you avoided the water. 555, left 10. So you hit on the green. How much roll did you get? I didn't look. You got no roll. So you're going to be 2 diagonals away.
Yep.
What was that way? 555 left 10? Yes, no, you may not be on the green. I may have to look at my little tool here. Let's see, 555. We're playing that pin, so 555 is right there. I don't have that mark, so that must be fairway.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fairway. And let's see if you got roll. You got 5 roll. So you're going to be right there.
It's like intermediate rough, isn't it?
Well, let
Yeah.
me see. Yeah, let me see if I've got that marked on my little marker here. I've got it marked as rough on mine because it's within 1 square of the green.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, so you're going to get 5 roll and regular rough. Okay, Joe.
Right at it, 50-yarder.
$33.
2.
So 550 right 10. Yeah, hitting from the sand from any distance is really risky. I mean, difficult. 550 right 10.
In the sand again, I think.
Well, let's see what my thing shows here. Yep, my little cheat sheet says sand again.
Yowza. Minus 15 on the carry. Oh, that's painful.
Well, you're avoiding penalty strokes. 15 to the pin here.
Yeah.
34. Oh, God.
Wow.
This is painful.
All my good rolls are gone. That's a 19.
So 15 feet. And you actually had a sand point. Well, you weren't in the sand. That was Joe. Sorry.
Yeah,
My bad.
no.
15. 21.
To 4.
That's 8 feet. Okay.
Couple of par putts.
James, 15.
Go for it.
56.
That's a 24.
3 feet. 8 feet. 42.
23.
Oh,
Oh, man.
3 feet. 42.
42 is 23.
And 1 foot. 43.
20. Still got me by 1.
Wow.
Butchered that hole.
Yeah, we ran into some trouble there.
That hole turned out to be surprisingly difficult.
On to 12.
Here's what 12 looks like. Severe dog leg up here at 285. Looks like we got some more of this these grass bunkers here. I did it again.
I was just going to say something.
Okay, let's start over. So this is going to be minus 30. Okay. And we got swirling wind, just because you haven't had enough trouble to deal with. You do have a bounce back.
I will use that.
And what club?
I'm going to use a 3-wood straight away. That's the only way I can go.
And reduce or not?
Yes.
No wind. So 255, left 5. That's fairway. 25 roll. Take you to 280, left 5. And that's going to be in the fairway, just short of that dog leg. Go. Sitting pretty. Same deal for you, Joe.
I'm going to save my bounce back. Let's see. That's going to go 265. It's going to go 250. Yeah, let's hit a 3-wood down the middle.
All right, we got a visitor here. We got John here.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
No wonder the wind's picked up. We got swirling wind. John shows up, or the other way around. 3-wood right down the middle.
Yeah.
And are you using your bounce back or not?
No, I'm going to save it in honor of John.
Okay. I love it. Okay, double ones.
A 1.
Wow.
Wow, and we got the jester here too. Wow,
Jester.
Everybody's turning out tonight.
That's a 1.
Okay, thank you. I'm distracted by the gallery. Okay, so 275 left 10, and you're going to roll through that dog leg some.
Yeah, it's going to get me onto the good side, though. I'm going to give me a good angle.
295 right 5, and you're going to be in the fairway. So brilliant.
With a 3-wood. Smoked it.
All right, so you're sitting over here. Thanks for showing up, Jeff, John, and Jester. Everybody's a J. Everybody in my APBA golf life is a J, practically. All right. So I think I got everything recorded here.
Oh, we don't know what the wind's going to do.
Oh, and by the way, this is only for WI shots, so neither of you guys are going to be affected by this extra green roll.
I'm going to aim for the 360 because I have to stay on the center line, right?
You are short-sighted, yes.
Yeah.
What? What did I do? Oh, I must have hit the wrong button. 360. Okay, it's fine.
That's it.
Hopefully I didn't screw something up there. I don't think I did. 61.
That's 3.
So 350 is what. So you're going to be a little bit shorter.
Oh, way short.
You got a headwind because of the swirling wind. Yeah. So you're going to be 25, 35, 45. I think you're right there. And again, check me if you think different.
60,
That's 3 straights and a diagonal.
Yep.
$58 feet. Your call distance is 75, Joe.
Okay, that 75-yard shot is going to reduce the wind in half, but let's dial that target back to 365. And give it a rip. Oh, does that change the wind to 100% wind?
No.
Oh, no, that's fine. That goes the other way.
It'll be whatever it is to the pin distance, and I've forgotten. This is one of these things where I can never remember whether it's full wind at 75 or full wind at 80. I honestly don't remember.
I think 75 cuts it in half, so that's good. Let's hit that shot there.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. 70-yard shot.
It will change the board I use, but the wind is based on the 2 pin distance.
Okay. That's the shot.
All right. 63.
And 11.
All right. So 380 left 5. You got, yeah. So my guess is that it was full wind at 75, but 380 left 5.
Left 5, yeah. I'm on that grassy knoll, I think.
Yeah. Or maybe not. You're right there.
No, right on the edge.
Yeah. I would say that you could play that as regular rough.
Okay.
Still up. 10. 64.
3.
So 4-foot putt there for par. And so everybody's on the green at this point, if I remember correctly. 58 feet for Davis.
Play safe.
53.
Yuck. It's a 13.
2 feet. 65, Joe.
It's an 18.
And 34 from 2.
19.
Par.
34.
Oh,
is a
I'm sorry.
19?
I was wrong. It's 29.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah. Either way, it's in.
Still
But
in. Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So again, just one stroke separates you guys, with Nelly trailing. All right. Let's move on to hole 13. Now we're getting into more water. Things get tougher as you.
Don't forget your stuff.
Thank you. Oh, man. 181. All right. So this is going to be minus 10. Oh, we got wind here too, headwind.
We
All
don't
right.
know what it's going to be.
So we got some notes here. We got shots landing on green on or left of the center line, bounce 5 yards left. And that's before any roll that's taken. And then we're not going to be putting to pins 1, 3, or 6, so we can ignore that. And then we've got deep bunkers. So this is the center line. You hit the center line, or if you're left of the center line, you're going to bounce 5 yards left before you have any roll. And of course, the pin location is over here on the right. So, but you got this headwind. Carry objective 175.
I'm going to hit a 6 iron, and I'm going to work the ball right 5.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. Sorry.
15 is your shot number.
That's what did I shoot? Is it in the W or the I?
It's in the eye. 6 iron.
It's a 2.
Okay, and then 66.
That's a 2.
All right, so you went way right here because of your headwind.
Yeah.
It lost 15 and it blew you 10 more right. So 170, right 20. 5 rolls. So 60, 70, 10, 20, 5 roll. And I'm going to say that that's intermediate rough because you're not within a square, but you've got some fairway in between.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And again, I know some people would play that as a regular rough. Okay. You're up, Joe.
Okay, work it right 10 and knock down a 6 iron.
Shot number 31.
The 3. It's my average.
Reduce or not?
No, let's no change on it.
12.
12 is a 13.
So 175, right 15, and 5 roll. And you're in the bunker. Forgot to put James's ball there.
Couple little chips there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, oh, all right, never mind. It doesn't matter. 5 roll. Okay, 15, 23.
That's a 4.
6 feet. And you, let's see, thought somebody had a sand point, but I guess it was James, and he's not in the sand. Okay. 10 feet or 10 yards. 51.
2. That's a good shot.
6 feet. All right, James, you're up
Go
first.
for it.
64.
That is a 23.
It's good for a par.
Yep.
61.
15.
That's it. All right, a couple of threes there.
Nice par.
Nice up and down.
Thanks.
Moving on to hole 14. We got some comments here from Jack, from John, meaning. All right. Good luck to all the rest of the way. Let me know when we can go again. That's Black is looking. My guess is he meant to say something else. Oh, Beth Page. Yeah.
Home of the Ryder Cup this year.
Okay. All right. So still one stroke apart. Got to put this in as 481 minus 40. All right, hole 14. Tailwind again. The wind has really picked up here on the back nine. Let's take a look at the hole. Water on the left, way over here on the right. Got these bunkers here.
Well, Pete Dye gave us a nice landing area there.
Yep, if you can, if you're accurate. And this is, of course, going to be that grass bunker here. Same up there.
Oh boy. I'm gonna hit I'm gonna do a 3-wood and aim 5 right. Hope I get a little tailwind.
The jester is noting, I think, that I'm letting a bunch of other people play and I'm being the caddy, and
That's a
I'm
22.
caddying for a bunch of people here. Okay. All right, 255, right 50.
Ooh.
You may have found that other water.
No, I'm short.
Are you? That's 30, 40, 50. And then I think you get 15 roll.
I have that much roll.
Well, I think it wasn't at 25.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I mean, I'll go back and look, but. Yeah, you got 15 roll.
Yep.
So 270, right 50. And that's just regular rough over there. But if you're going to miss, that's the place to miss.
I guess.
And I got the wrong marker here, but I'll fix that.
Driver down the middle, Scott.
All right. 44.
Oh,
A 2. He bombed it. Give me some tailwind, too.
Nope. But 290, right 15. And that's intermediate fairway. So you're going to get the full 30 roll. Intermediate rough, I meant to say. So 320, right 15. You're back in the fairway, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it, Nelly.
So you skirted the intermediate rough and that grass bunker there. end up in the fairway. And unfortunately, you now have a buried lie, James. So no knockdown, no work the ball, maximum 7-iron. But you have a tailwind.
220. That's going to be flirting around with water.
All right, you might be.
I'll just hit the 7-iron.
$41.
That is a 4.
400 left 10. Wow. This is a test for my eyes.
Me too.
So I think you're in deep rough, but I don't think you're blocked by trees.
Yep, I think you're right.
I mean, that would be the best option, I would think, anyway.
Wheels are coming off.
All right.
Okay, let's work it. Right 5 and hit a knockdown 7.
$36.
It's a 4 and a 4. Working the ball 4 also.
23 is a 4.
Yep.
470 right 5 with no roll on the green.
One diagonal.
Yep. One diagonal away. Well done.
If I can make a putt.
We haven't seen a birdie in a while. This would be nice. Whoop. There's a backup. It just happened. Okay, we'll get rid of that. All right. All right. I can take you off the board here. Okay. One diagonal, 14 feet. Okay. So you're in the deep rough, but so just as we talked about, you can't work the ball, not that you necessarily want to in this situation, but for the reasons we just talked about a hole ago. But your call distance is 80. You have a good angle, so your current target is the pin, and you do have a tailwind. And at 80 yards, I know for sure you're going to have full wind effects, and there's nothing that you can do about that in terms of a knockdown. So right now, you're targeting this spot. You're hitting from the rough column.
I want to target one square to the left of the
right
pin.
there.
Yep.
Okay, you can do that. That's
So
just
reduce that to 5. And then let her go. We got plenty of green. If I go long, I should be, unless it goes crazy.
34 again. Man,
Gosh.
these 34s.
19.
All right, so 485 left 5. So that's going to be up right up there.
Yep.
Diagonal straight. So 48
I
feet.
think I might give that stroke back.
And I think John may be saying
See you,
goodnight.
John. Have a good night, buddy.
Play safe.
12.
That is a 22.
3 feet. 14.
Going.
23.
21.
1 foot.
Oh.
Missed it. 66, James.
It's a 1.
What a waste, huh?
Yeah.
15, another waste.
The 9.
All right, so what do we got here? We got a tie match at this point. So these clutch points may be coming into play here. coming up on 15. Not this hole, but going.
And the
after
first
this.
time in 9 holes, Nelly's going to hit first.
Okay, so let me show the hole here. It's a par 4, and we're playing pin location 2. I got to check the distance on this.
It's like
Let's see. Pin 2.
455.
Yeah, so 455 is going to mean that it's going to be a 40-yard break for Nelly. Load this. All right. So no wind. And you got
left
a
5, aim left 5 and hit a 3-wood.
yeah, and you got a normal dog leg there at 280. All right, 380 left 5. 41.
It's a 5.
So 255 left 15, 20 roll. So 275 left 15 in the fairway.
I'll
I
take
think.
it.
Yep. Right there.
I'm going to
Still got
use
your
the
bounce
bounce
back.
back. Yep, I'll use it.
All right. And just tell me the club.
Let's view the driver.
All right, that'll go left, and we got what modified dog legs tonight. So, okay, and you want to reduce it or not?
Yes.
So 270 left 10, roll 30. So it's going to go 295 left 20 because of that modified dog leg. But I think you're still in the fairway.
Yeah, just barely on the fairway.
Yeah. Yeah, so you ended up right there.
Yep.
And then we got a whole note here for the second shot. So WA shots landing on green, add 5 yards roll. So I'll put that in.
Thanks, Jester.
See you, Chester. I need lots of luck. Game is about 10% skill, 95% luck.
All right.
All right.
185.
I'm not going to aim it, and I'm going to hit a 180 shot. 5-iron. You're going to add 5 to the roll. That's going to roll at 10. Let's roll. Okay, that's good. Hopefully I'll roll 4.
34. Oh my God.
16.
Oh,
Brutal.
440 left 15. So you're going to be in a bunker here.
Oy vey. The iron shot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only got like 5 bad iron rolls, and I've hit him almost half the time.
Well, I have to tell you, when I play, I don't know if it's the game caddy. Obviously, if I say it's the game caddy, what I'm talking about is the Excel, random function is unkind, it seems, to second shots. But all right, 165, James.
I'm going to do 8-iron. Just straight.
45.
45 is a 4.
So 445, right 5 with 5 roll. So that puts
Great
you one
shot.
straight away. You're going to hit
Beautiful.
there and roll to there. One straight. 9 feet. All right, so you get a break here. Reduced putting distance 50%.
Is that also included if I hit it off the green and want to putt it from off the green?
No.
Probably. No. Okay.
The answer is you could do whatever you want. If I were doing it, I would say no. But
That tells me I want to target the yellow line. So target 450. Target the yellow dot, 450, and kill the right. Yeah. Let's try that.
hitting from the west.
Yep.
Okay. Double ones.
It's a 2.
So 450 left 5. So you're going to be a diagonal and a straight.
Yeah, and cut it in half.
So that would be 15 feet.
14 and a half rounded up to 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just edit that number. That's all you have to do.
Got to make a putt, Nelly. Come on, let's go. You need it. You're going to be down a couple. 1 through
23
13
again.
is good. A 21, she missed it.
It's stuck on that 23. 9 feet.
Oh,
54. Oh, goodness.
gosh. 32.
And you're still out.
Go.
42.
That's a 23.
45.
17. Backed it down 1 again.
Yep.
Par 5 coming up.
2. All right. So we have clutch points here, right? Potentially. Is putting for the lead or tie for the lead?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Clutch
All right.
points for this hole.
So minus 50.
Depends on what we're lying on the green.
Let's show the hole here. Lots of water here on that second and or third shot, depending on that, what you do. You got, looks like it might be a normal dog leg here. Let's see what the game caddy tells us.
Maybe gentle.
Yeah, they didn't mark it on the course board.
Yeah, it's a normal here in the game caddy. It shows up as a normal.
Okay.
So tee shots landing in fairway at or beyond 275 bounce 10 yards forward, in addition to whatever roll you might have. And then chipping left of green, you got a little penalty there. And putting from left of pin, use 2 columns longer. And you're almost, well, not definitely, but there's a good chance you could be left of pin here. So this could be a tough hole for birdie, given that pin location. Not to mention it's right there by the water.
I'm going to do a 3-wood aim right.
Yeah. How much?
10.
And no wind. Okay.
All set.
34.
Gosh. 23. It's going to go way left.
So 245 left 30.
I'm in the trees. I think I'm stymied.
Yeah, you'll get a bounce here, but I think you're
Oh,
right.
that's right.
It's going to be there, and then we'll just do the little bounce, but it's not going to. Bounces back 5 yards. Okay, so you're going to be stymied. And let me go ahead and mark that 240. Right there. And you still got your bounce back.
Yeah, I need to use it on this hole, Scott.
Okay. So that's a 4 hitting the driver.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me think about this. So it's going to go 285 and roll 40. 285, right 10. It's gonna push me over into that. I'm gonna hit a 3-wood.
Yeah, because you got that modified dogleg roll.
And reduce it.
270 right 5, and you didn't land in the fairway beyond that spot, so you don't get that extra 10 roll. You just get 20 roll.
Yeah.
So that'll put you 290 right 5 in the fairway. Right there. All right, so you can play safe back to the center line or play aggressive.
I'm going to play safe.
Maximum club, I think, will be a 7-iron. Play safe? Okay, all right.
Yeah. What am I out? 30? So I'll do 35.
And you lost 15 on that.
Holy moly.
You may not have gotten out of the trees altogether.
No, it looks like I'd be in
240 left 10. So yeah, you're in the intermediate rough there, I think.
Right.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Oh, that was unfortunate, even for that. So you're right there, intermediate rough. And you're still up. Carry objective 295.
Yeah. I'm going to go, give me the distance to 425.
185.
And is there aiming or no?
You can work the ball.
I'm going to have to try and work the ball. I'm going to work the ball left 15. And what we say? 195, 185. I'll hit the 6-iron.
53.
It's a 6.
And 21.
21 is a 4.
That's good. So 405, left 5, 5 roll.
Phew.
Wow.
Got kind of close.
Yeah, you're in the fairway. So 410, left 5. $245.
Okay. How about a 3-wood? Left 15.
You're aiming?
Yep.
Because you're hitting across the center line. Oh, I always forget to do this. 25.
It's a 3. We went a little too far left, but it's up there to the green.
So 510, left 25. And then was it 15 roll because of the rough, or is that? Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
All right. You're going to be chipping left of the green, so you're going to have that to deal with. But let me put you on there. Okay, James, 125. You do have a good angle.
Yeah.
You're gutsy.
I'm going to do a knockdown gap wedge.
All righty.
practice straight.
46.
That is a 4.
So 530, right 5, and you back up 5. So you're going to be 2 straights away. And let's see, you are not putting from the left of the pin, so you're not affected by that. So just 23 feet away. Now, Joe, you're going to have, see, chipping left of green, add 1 die roll to the putting distance, except if you get a magic number. So
Okay.
you're hitting currently from the west, and you're targeting the actual pin.
Okay, change the target to 530 if you would.
On the
Let's
center
see where
line?
that- Yeah. No, right 5.
Okay.
That's good.
And from the west. $15.
2.
So back up 5 and then right or left 5. So that will put you 1 straight away.
Putting left of pin, right?
Yeah.
And you got to roll a dice and add 1. My goodness.
Yeah. So 10 plus 6. Sorry about that. I'm just cruel tonight.
Plus putting, plus 2 columns longer on the first. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, the 2 was
All
a
right.
bad.
But you're 23 feet away.
Safe.
Safe?
Yeah.
13.
That's a 25.
So you're going to be 2 feet away, and then I got to do this for Joe. 16.
Safe.
Yeah, I'll change that. Okay.
Safe.
15.
A 9.
Tap in. Yeah, it's too bad that got wasted, because that would have been in without that 2 columns for sure. And 2 feet, 64.
That is a 23.
In. So I think you guys are tied.
It looks that way.
Oh, I didn't even think about clutch points on that. I totally forgot about that. All of that business. Would that have made a difference for you, Joe?
Oh. For my for the
It
tap
would have
in?
made it an 8 or something.
Would that have made it in? Because it said tap in, so maybe it would have made it in.
I don't. It would have changed. It was a 9. It would have made it an 8.
An 8 from how many feet was
2
that?
columns away from 16. No. Oh, you're playing it safe though, weren't you?
Yeah.
No, 5 to 11 was still a tap in.
Got it.
Okay.
I think I had a momentum, so I really wanted to birdie that hole. So now I just got to hit a good shot on this hole. This is interesting. We come into one of the most famous par 3s in the world.
Yeah, this thing shattered a lot of hearts.
Oh, look at the pin placement.
Yeah.
That's where Shane Lowry hit his ace when it was there. That's a Sunday placement.
And
no. Yeah, I think it is.
Hopefully we won't have to use it, but here's the drop mark right here. Okay. So let's make an adjustment here for Nelly. This is a short par 3. So this is going to be a -10. Hole 17. All right.
No wind.
No wind. 120 is the carry objective.
Knockdown pitching wedge.
$25.
It's a 2.
So 140 right 5. Back up 5. So that'll be all right. right there. A diagonal and 2 straights.
Yep.
And thankfully, you cannot putt off this green. I mean, in APBA anyway. "43 feet. All right, one bullet dodged. Oh, and you don't have a bounce back left.
Nope. I'm going to do a knockdown pitching wedge. Straight.
12.
That's a 14.
Oh boy. So 125 left, 15. Splash.
That's in the water.
Oh,
This hole.
sorry, James.
Oh, that's the way it goes.
So we're
Pretty
going to
much how
drop
it
you
goes in the real game, too.
70 left, 40. All right. So your call distance is 70 yards. Currently, where you're targeting is this spot right here.
Yeah, I want to target the yellow dot.
Move it 5.
Yep. So increase by
33. Well, at least this will be on the green.
that's 2.
So 130 left, 5. That's actually a great shot. You're one straight away.
Yeah, nice
That's
shot.
right on. I'm amazed.
11 feet. Okay, Joe.
Safe.
63.
26.
4 feet. 11 feet.
Go.
36.
Wow. 24.
And we should be using clutch points here, right?
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even think about that again.
so I have 2 clutch points. So it reduces it
It's a,
down.
22.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
I'll
already
just
took
put
it.
this in, and the game caddy will take care of it for us. 1 foot.
Mm.
I've got 1 clutch point. Yeah, that's good. Let it rip.
36.
Oh,
24.
In.
oh, you got it.
66.
Of course. That's a 1. Double bogey that baby.
All right. I never play with clutch points except for when I'm finishing up tournaments, which is so rare that it's one of these things that I'm just not in the habit of thinking of. Okay. So final hole, 18. And hopefully you don't
This is a tough hole.
tend to hit left. If you hit the left, you're in trouble on this hole. There's nothing kind to say about this hole. Because, if you go over to right, then you can get blocked by trees. You can be in deep rough. You can hit the trees and be in the trees. It's just, you got to thread the needle on this. All right, so this is going to be a 460 something. So that'll be minus 40 for Nelly. 18. Okay. And you've even got some stuff here if you land on the green that you bounce left, just what you need. Okay. And we've got a normal dog leg at 295. But no wind.
Aim right 15 and hit a 5 wood.
13.
4. Reduce it.
So 235, right 20. That'll be fairway, roll 10. So 245, right 20. Perfect shot.
Nice.
Give myself a long second.
I'm going to hit a 3-wood. I'm going to aim right 15.
If you guys had played this without a penalty stroke, I mean, between the two of you, I would have been amazed. 56, especially with these dice rolls.
13. I'm going to be in trouble.
240 left 10.
Oh, that's better than I thought. No, it's not.
No, I think you're in the water there.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but I think you are.
No, it's water.
Right there. You know, it almost looks like it's on the edge, but when I magnify
No,
it,
it's I'm with you.
I don't know. Joe, what do you think? I do think it's water. The more I magnify it.
I'm pulling out my magnifying glass.
No, that's water.
All right. I hate to
Oh
put you on
no.
that.
Yeah. I would have went either way for you there, James. You want to
Right,
take
so-
That's up to you.
No, it's in the water.
All right.
I'll let him drop right there.
Yeah. Because it's
40
within
left
one
10
grid line.
IR.
Yeah, one grid line. So we'll drop it at 240 left 5. In fact, that'll be in the fairway, 240 left 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me show where the balls drop. The ball hit there, which is the water. And we're going to drop it right there
Okay.
because it's within a grid line. That's the reason I did that. 225 carry objective.
Wow.
And remember, WI shots landing on green before the 460 yard mark, or at or before the 460 yard mark, bounce 5 yards left.
I'm going to hit a 2-iron. And I'll go straight.
65.
That's a 14.
Really? Oh, that's
65.
yeah.
Yeah, 2-iron. Yep.
Well, you went right. So 450, right 25.
I think I'm in the deep rough. Or not, no, it's regular rough.
Yeah, and you're going to get 10 roll because it was 20 fairway. So you're at 460, right 25 in the regular rough. All right, stay out of the water, Joe.
I would say, Nelly, stay out of the water.
Work it right 10 and hit a 5-wood.
Shot numbers of 26,
The 5,
32.
23.
Oh boy, who knows where this is going? I went right. So 435, right 25.
I think you're in the...
So that's one of those mounds. That's not a tree. So you get 5 roll. And I think you're just in the regular rough. I think you rolled out off the mound.
Okay.
Do you see it differently, Joe?
Well, I think you went right 30 instead of right 25.
Oh, that's entirely possible.
I might have messed it up though, but
No, I did. I messed it up. That's 25. And 5 roll is still regular rough though.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, James, chip it in. Oh, I guess I'm out.
35.
35 yard. Does this whole note apply here? Oh, woods and iron shots. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go for the take the left away. Just go for the center line at 465. That's good. Yeah.
44.
2.
Ooh.
So -5 right or left 5. So is that going to be 1 straight?
Yep.
Yeah, because you're hitting from the south. 4 feet. Oh, man. Nice shot. All right.
I'm going to go for it.
All right. And you're hitting from the east. Is that what you want?
That's fine.
46.
46 is a 36.
Well, you got that 3 times tonight. Hopefully one of these will pay off. Hopeless dice roll. 8. All right. 8 feet, James.
Go.
Another 26.
It's a 18.
That's going to be in. And I should be doing. See, no, we're beyond the clutch point.
Yeah, I'm behind.
Uh-oh.
34.
He's determined to make this exciting. 3 feet, or yeah, 63.
26. Bogey.
Yeah. So kind of a rough back 9 there for both of you. Obviously, more so for Davis Love. 6 over on the back 9 and 3 over on the back 9 for Nelly, and 2-stroke difference in the scores here. But I'm gonna blame my dice roller for much of this. I mean, you guys, in my opinion, you played very smart golf. I mean, both of you did. There was a couple times I was a little bit nervous where you were working the ball, and I thought, man, I wouldn't work the ball in that situation. But it worked out for you, most of those times. And there might have been a time or two where I might have knocked down a shot that you guys didn't knock down a shot. Not that my opinion counts for anything, but what I'm saying is I don't think these scores necessarily reflect the skills that you guys brought to this game. I thought you played smart, and I think let's call them lesser players would have done far worse given the dice rolls that the game caddy laid upon you. You're looking at fairways here. Nelly, 79% fairways.
Yeah,
that's impressive, and that's part Joe and obviously part Nelly. There are 50% for Davis Love, 39% greens and regulations, and 44% greens and regulations. Those are those crummy second rolls that I was talking about before. You guys, James, you avoided the sand entirely. You weren't in the sand once. But Nelly was in 6 times and only had 2 sand saves in all of that. We come down here and we look at the putt differences. Just one more putt for Nelly, but 2 penalty strokes, right? I mean, that's essentially, I think, accounts for the difference here in the scores. Average driving distance for Davis Love, 263 on those 2 holes that were the par 5s, 270 overall, versus 243 for Nelly on those 2 holes versus 247 overall. That's, I don't know how realistic that is compared to how these golfers actually hit the ball in real life. I know it's couldn't be realistic for Davis Love in 2003, but we've got adjusted. APBA's got to make some adjustments in driving distances in the next version of the game.
Well, I hit a lot of 3 woods.
Yeah, good point. Yes, you guys
It's
weren't
such a narrow course.
you weren't,
that
yeah, you weren't teeing off with drivers.
There were very few holes that I felt safe hitting a driver.
Yeah, excellent point. Longest drive 305 yards for Davis Love versus 280 for Nelly. Longest putt 11 feet for Davis Love, 74 feet overall versus that. Was it the first hole you had the 23-foot putt that you made, and then 86 feet overall for Nelly and Joe? All right. Well, good job, guys. What your impressions of this course or how things went tonight?
It's a tight match. I mean, we were tied going to 17, and I said early in this match it's going to come down to 17, and it does in real life. We see it. But that was a lot of fun. It just really enjoyed playing this course.
Had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, and thanks for being game to play. I'm always glad to have you and all that you do to help with the Game Caddy in terms of testing versions for people before it gets released. I don't know how much other people realize all the efforts that go into producing the Game Caddy. It's not just me. There's quite a number of people that have helped along the way with creating courses, proofing courses, and then all the beta testing in order to make this a tool that works most of the time and for most people. So thanks again. Till next time, grip it and rip it.